All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father, Amazon Kindle Create Space. The Black Male Experience. The Magical Negro. What I mean, this one is for you cats who trying to figure out why do people on one end marginalize everything you do, but on another end need you to help them. You know, the Magical Negro in America is, and I've said this a long time ago, is American as apple pie. If you don't, you see, President Barack Obama represents the magical Negro because the country went to shit under George Bush. So when stuff gets real bad, you know who you call to fix it? A black dude. So that's the issue. Now you need a brother to fix your problems. Uh, so either you're going to be the savior or the scapegoat because you're the magical Negro. Because a lot of who they had a talk about that with Shannon and Skip on their show when it's like when you see a lot of black coaches, they usually get the worst job you can get. You're gonna have to turn this thing around immediately if you want to stay the coach. We gave you an 0-16 team with no players and no draft picks, and we need you know we need 10 all-stars out of this bullshit ass team, and you can do it. The expectations of black men are very unrealistic, and people justify it because we can have so many exceptional black men. And a lot of times we don't look at it that way because um, we don't see any other man dealing with the levels of adversity we deal with in this country. For one, black American men, we don't see people able to overcome the adversity on such a regular basis. Though you would say, I'm just talking about athletes and entertainers. No, I'm not. Think about Neil deGrasse Tyson. He even talked about it. He was like, to be an astrophysicist and a scientist, and to be so high up on the food chain and to be black, it's not that he stands out among black people. It's that he endured all of the obstacles to get where he's at, because people of other races don't have to deal with the obstacles. People don't have to deal with racist teachers giving you bad grades. People don't have to deal with institutions trying to undermine your work. People don't have to deal with one student cheating off of your paper in college and him getting a B or an A, and you having basically the same exact paper and getting a C minus. But when the shit hit the fan, who do they turn to? Yo ass. They don't turn to cheater Jimmy here, who everybody loves. They turn to yo ass. Like, how do you fix that? You know, um, and part of the and people get ahead in life from doing that. That's why the first video was about struggle appropriation. People marginalize you to get ahead. There are plenty of brothers who have been in a situation where nobody listens to a word they say, and then people ask them a question because they need help to try to become successful, and then if the brother helps them, they completely ignore the brother like he never existed, and everybody goes off like they did something spectacular. And then when they ask the person, okay, it's time we need you to create that magic again, then they go, where did the black guy go that we were using? Shit, we got to get another black guy. The magical Negro. When you're in high school, you notice this because if you're in high school and you play sports, certain schools recruit you The all-white school will recruit a couple of black players. You would think they'd be, if they so damn good, they don't need you, right? The schools could be is probably racist, but your parents want you to get a good education, as if the books have changed from one school to another, which they haven't. But we need the special Negro to help us win. Man, everybody needs us to help them win. And at the same time, sabotage us when we try to help each other win. So you got to watch it. You know, like I said, expectations of us are sky high. Like, one of the craziest things about the expectations is you notice that even with our women, a certain type of black man, a bad black man can get away with anything. But a good black man has to go above and beyond and above and beyond. Like, I use the old reference this. What's the difference between Russell Wilson and Future? Sierra was with both of them. But Sierra expects more from Russell Wilson than she does from Future. You know, Russell Wilson has to do more to get a certain type of treatment out of her than Future did. Because Russell Wilson's the magical Negro. He makes all things possible. And that's a lot of pressure a lot of times because brothers have to be everybody's savior and everybody's scapegoat because nobody wants to take responsibility for their inadequacy, their insecurity, their lack of ingenuity. And if you think I'm bullshitting, I always reference Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, and Lewis Latimer. Look it up for yourself and see whose contributions were created the whole situation. Thomas Edison have a electric company. Nikola Tesla, um, he had even Tesla. That's what the car company is really named after is Nikola Tesla. Latimer, not so much. And like, who's Latimer? These light bulbs in my house that you can see this light from, it wouldn't be there wouldn't be light in it if it wasn't for Latimer. That's what it. That's the damn truth. But being a magical Negro is John Coffey. The Green Mile scenario where the brother comes along in your life and heals all of your ailments, but you kill him. See, the magical Negro is Jesus, and people laugh, but that's why, and we all knew Jesus, the who we consider Jesus to be was black because nobody treats non-black men like that. Nobody treats the only people that get the treatment of I make miracles happen. I'm a joy for everybody's life, and at the end of the day, they kill me. Is black men. So in your experiences, you're gonna come to find out that people are gonna love you to help them, but hate you because you're the answer. You're the savior. You're the Messiah. That's why the government had this thing about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. When it comes to black men, they have to watch out for a Messiah. They don't have to watch out for a white Messiah, a Hispanic Messiah, an Asian Messiah, an Arab Messiah. It's always a black Messiah. So realize, you're the magical Negro. Peace.